Aloha, everyone. Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and Stand Together, Hawaii.com. And I'm really excited because finally a politician who shares who really runs the country. Tulsi Gabbard was doing an interview with Chris Williamson. And when I heard her say, when he asked who really runs the country, and she shared the truth, I was so happy. So I'm going to share that with you guys in a second. I just want to remind you guys who supports the channel. Well, first, you guys, and I just want to say thank you so much. I do have a private membership inner circle that I'll be sharing with a little bit later. But if you want to lower your taxes, if you want to license your biometric data, if you want to buy Bitcoin tax-free, check out aceofcoins.com, aceofcoins.com, and a shout out to the Voice of Kona Radio 100.5 FM for supporting the channel as well. So no further ado, you guys. I'm just so happy that let me get the right page on, and also make sure that the sound is on, because this you got to hear. Really happy that finally a politician shares who runs the country. So that's what she was asked. That's what the question was. Who really runs the country? And here's what she says. Oops, sorry, I forgot to put the sound on. So let me do a stop share and then share screen and share sound so you guys can hear this. Share screen. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Tulsi, for telling the truth.
It is this cabal of, the Democrat elite, the woke warmongers, made up of the likes of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and Tony Blinken and Jake Sullivan and people who are in the military industrial complex, people who profit from us being in a constant state of war. It is those in the administrative state, the national security state, who derive more authorities and ability to take away our liberty when we are in a heightened state of crisis or war. It is their friends and billionaires and people in media who all derive their power from being able to have a figurehead that essentially they can control.
That's exactly. I have been waiting for a politician to say that. That's why when the presidential campaign, I was like, you guys, if they're not telling people that there is no president, the president does not run the country, and they're not telling people that it's the banking elite families and the military industrial complex that literally are pulling the strings, then they're in on it. So I was so glad to see Tulsi Gabbard share the truth about this country. And the guy, Chris, then asks her, when did this start? And she said, she said that basically there were bits and pieces of it through for a very long time, but they don't know exactly when. In my belief, I feel that it started after the Civil War, because after the Civil War, the banking elite families had funded both sides of the war. So you have to understand, as these foreign bankers, the Rothschilds, they're the number one foreign banker. The first banks, the first bankers in Europe were the Rothschilds, and they actually funded both sides of the Civil War. So they didn't care who lost because they were funding both sides. And when Civil War was over, the US government was completely bankrupt. So what they did was they collateralized the United States of America. They collateralized our country as collateral to these foreign bankers. And they collateralized us, people, through the Maternity Act of 1930, I think it was 32. I can't remember the exact date, but it was in the 30s, for a birth certificate. And what that basically did was it created us people as a bond to the foreign bankers for our taxes. So when you pay taxes, you're not paying taxes. People think, oh, I'm funding the roads and I'm funding this. No, you're not. You're actually paying it to the principal, which will the whole banking this is why we're trillions of dollars in debt and we will never get out unless there's a jubilee that gets us back to zero, which hopefully there will be. But that is, I believe, the story of this country, and it is not the president that runs the country. Now Trump is in office. I'm excited about that, and I'm crossing my fingers because Tulsi's on his cabinet. So Tulsi's sharing the truth of who runs this country. Thank God. I'm really, really excited about that. And I've been waiting for that, for somebody in political power to share the truth about this country. So now what is Trump going to do? I'm looking forward to seeing this. And I hope that he also shares the truth about this country and has people understand that the media, the mass media, was against him this whole time because he's revealing the truth. I hope he reveals the truth like Tulsi did. She is part of his cabinet, so that's a really, really good thing, and I'm really excited about that. And when she shared this, I was freaking jumping up and down because I couldn't believe finally it's somebody in politics, some higher up is sharing this information. So with you, please share this video. The link for the full interview with Tulsi Gabbard is on Chris Williamson's YouTube channel. You can find that there. And yeah, so excited. I am doing a private membership kind of inner circle subscription to support my work and to support you to stay in balance and to stay grounded in this time, because this is an expansion time. You know, a lot of us are going through a lot of different things with relationships and with money and abundance and with just different things in our life, careers, children. And I do work. I wrote the book End Dieting Hell, which was a 4-time award winner. And it's all about emotional trauma. And that's what I help people with is expansion through emotional trauma, which we all have. If you're in a human body, you got emotional trauma, which literally keeps you captive of being the same person you've always been, of complaining about the same things over and over and over again. And if you don't realize that the complaining and the stories in your head and the self-talk is all stemming from emotional trauma, you're going to stay on the hamster wheel of repeating the same cycles in your life. So how you integrate the emotional trauma, because there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing to fix about you. And this is what, again, the media wants us to believe there's something wrong, something to fix. That's why we spend billions of dollars on beauty products and weight loss that then we regain the weight back and all this, the whole hamster wheel thing. But that's what I'm helping people with on my Inner Circle program. So if you want to learn more about it, you can go to blossominnerwellness.com, blossominnerwellness.com, subscribe because it's a private membership, and then click on more programs and you'll find my Inner Circle. It's really easy. There's also a shop there if you want to get mugs that say Stand Together Hawaii or Blossom Inner Wellness. When all else fails, go within. T-shirts and things like that are all in my private membership association. So I just want to send you so much love from the Big Island. The truth is being revealed. What was the chapter, the book in the Bible called Revelation? Revealing. It's revealed. We are in the time of that, and I'm so excited that Tulsi Gabbard is sharing the truth. JFK shared the truth. He said, you know, beware of the military-industrial complex. Who was that? Eisenhower? I can't remember. But it is the truth. Military-industrial complex wants us to be at war. And with Trump, we didn't have war for 4 years. So that's exciting as well. So I get to see what happens with him. And there were things I am concerned about with him, but time will tell. And I'm excited to see that this next 4 years of what unfolds and the truth that is being revealed. And you sharing this video and liking, let me know your comments about this really helps spread the word, because it is the military industrial complex that has been running these presidents. I mean, give me a break. You know, Biden couldn't string 2 words together to make any sense, and neither can Kamala. She's a big word salad walking. And so who was behind them? The military industrial complex, war for the contracts. Who just got, or not just got, but who got the contract for Ukraine to rebuild Ukraine? BlackRock, one of the biggest investors in the country. And who is part of BlackRock? Who is invested in BlackRock? Kamala's husband, and a lot of the main people. Let's see, the royals. It's actually in my book. It's actually in Great Maui Land Grab, which won its first award last 2 weeks ago. It was the third finalist in the American Book Fest. Super excited about that. But that also has, in that book, it has Who Owns America, and also talks about the banking elite families and the major investment companies like BlackRock, which owns Hawaii Electric, which the whole thing in Hawaii right now, and I'm getting off on a tangent. I don't want to get off on a tangent too much, but what's happening in Maui right now is the people are suing the Hawaii Electric Company, and they're getting, I think it's $4 billion lawsuit, which is great because those people do need money. But the thing is that's not who was that fault for that fire. I think we all know that. Well, those of you who've read my book, Great Maui Land Grab book.com, know that. And here's the thing is that the Hawaii Electric Company is just going to raise the rates. So they're not going to pay. It's the people who are going to pay themselves through the extra expense of the Hawaii Electric Company. So that's disgusting, in my opinion, and totally moving people in the wrong direction of who is at fault for that fire. So, okay, having said that, again, super excited that a politician, someone up there, people are watching, is saying the truth, that the military industrial complex runs this country. The banking elite families own the people that they put in power. And, I'm grateful that Trump is going to be running or in office. He's going to be our president. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. And I hope the reasons for my hesitation around him are incorrect, because I was hesitant because he did support the V that was injected, that if I say it on YouTube, my channel will get another strike. So anyway, freedom of speech. So let's take back our freedom. All right, Great Spirit. What a game! What a game! And this is the time of revelation. This is the time of the big reveal. So grateful for Tulsi Gabbard speaking the truth. Thank you, Great Spirit. And I just send her so much appreciation, and knowing that she is guided and supported and protected by legions and legions of angels. And Great Spirit, we just pave the way for the truth to be revealed on a large scale, the truth about the media, the truth about why this country has been at war for so long and innocent people have died, the truth about it, and that those in power and that those that are stand and want war, that they are binded, they are bound with the blood of Yeshua, who settled the contract for us to be free. We are free. And those people who do not value human life, who do not value freedom, we bind them right now, Great Spirit, in the love that you are, source of all things, and in the blood that is life. We bind them from doing any more harm to any people. And we send light and love and protection to all people who are standing for the truth and who are revealing what has really happened and happening in this country. We stand for peace. We bring in harmony and love for all people, that all people know that they matter, and that all people can live in a world that is kind to each other. A world where each person is beautiful no matter what they look like, that is beauty is emanated from within, not because of something you buy. So Great Spirit, we just give so much gratitude for this time right now. We know that the truth is being revealed and that this world is becoming a better place. We call it forth. We know the watchers are taking action on our behalf to make this happen. We know that you, Great Spirit, are taking action right now, every moment of the day. We know it is done. So much gratitude, Great Spirit. Thank you. And so it is.